Hi, Leo. This is your reading for the full moon eclipse that's taking place on September 17th. If you do like my readings, please do like, subscribe, and leave me comments. I want to know who you guys are, and if anything that I'm saying resonates with you, if it's something that's happening in your life, I would really appreciate the validation. With that, also, if you would like a personal reading, the link is in the About section and the description box. That link is to my website where you can book one. I'm open. Also, there's going to be a bonus message at the end, so please do stick around for that. And let's see what we've got going on for this full moon eclipse. Okay, we have the Devil. This could be a Capricorn in your life. This could also mean that there's something toxic going on. You have an addiction that you're dealing with, or you're obsessed about something. So we'll see what happens with the other cards. Oh, then we have the Fool. And this is you in your present state where you are right now today. You are taking a leap of faith into the future, trusting that your higher power will guide you safely to their side to start your new beginning. Then we have the Ace of Wands. It's like a new spark for life, a new creative energy, a new anything. It's really awesome. And we have the Four of Swords. This card is tells you to take a rest and meditate and take a break for a bit. Then we have the Three of Swords. This can mean heartbreak. It can mean disappointment. It can mean that you're healing from heartbreak and disappointment or sadness or grief. Then we have the Moon. This can be a Pisces. This can also mean that there are things hidden in the shadows that you're not seeing, or it can mean that you need to be more intuitive or listen to your intuition more. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. This means that you have everything you've always wanted. You're leaving a legacy for future generations. This is a really great abundance card. I'm so glad to see this, Leo, because these other cards are starting to scare me here. Then we have the Seven of Swords. This means you have to be strategic in what you're doing. Maybe think outside the box. Then we have the Eight of Cups. Means you're walking away from what no longer serves you. We have the Ace of Swords. This is a new clarity on a situation, a thought, new communication coming in. We have the Four of Pentacles. This means holding on tightly to what you have. It can also mean that you're holding on too tightly to a person or situation. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which can indicate feeling of lack of resources. Maybe you're feeling lack of self-confidence. It could also mean that you've lost a job. So let's see what we've got going on here. So I do think that there was a situation in your past where you were either dealing with a toxic person or you were obsessing about something too much. And then you carried that into the future, but you have maybe a new thought or a new insight on how to move forward. You should meditate because I think you're healing from this toxic situation. I think that's what the Three of Swords is about. You're healing from it. There are still things that you're not quite seeing clearly yet, and that's okay. But, be strategic in what you're cutting out of your life from this toxic relationship. So I think if I'm going through a toxic relationship. If this is a relationship for you guys, if this is about love, I would certainly cut out the person that you were in the relationship with. That's always seemed to be the best strategy for me. I don't know if it is for you. And if it's not, that's okay. You don't have to listen to what I say. But for me, it's usually been best to cut the person out of my life, unfriend them on social media, take their phone number out of my phone, and in some cases block them on social media so that they don't try to get a hold of you and make things worse. But I think you need to be strategic in how you do it. Figure out which avenues that you need to cut them out of. Maybe even thinking about their family members. If you were good friends with some of the family members, probably wouldn't be a good idea to cut them out, especially if you're friends. If you're not friends with them, then hey, don't talk to their family members either. That would just be helpful as well. I do see that you're going to get new clarity on this situation. Someone's going to tell you something that you didn't think of before. And it's going to, it might have been something that you thought about, that you saw, that you knew was a possibility, but it didn't really hit you until someone told you about it, is what I'm getting from Spirit. So once you heard this from someone else, it was like a big aha moment. You're like, wow, yeah, I should do that. Maybe there's something with money here. Maybe with this relationship, you gave them money and you loaned them money, but you're not going to see it. They're not going to pay you back. It doesn't look like they're going to pay you back. With the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, I don't see them paying you back. So you're going to have to figure out how to get ahead without that money that you loaned them. That, and it may not even be related to loaning money. It may not be related to money at all. It may be that they really like leaving the situation really caused you to feel like you were a failure or that you weren't worthy, because the Five of Pentacles says that you're not worthy, but know that you are. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles sitting here. You have everything that you've always wanted. And maybe you're going through a divorce and together you guys had everything you always wanted. And now that you're separating, you have to like sell things off to split it equally or something. There's something going on. I think maybe it's a divorce. I don't see legal cards here. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a separation. Maybe it's just a dissolution of your relationship. It could be divorce. I don't know. I don't see we don't have the King of Swords. We don't have the Justice card. You know what? I'm going to pull another card though, because I don't like ending with the Five of Pentacles. It's not my favorite card. I don't like the fives. The Four of Cups. Okay. So there could be some things that you're looking at. Maybe you're looking at new relationships. Maybe you're looking at new situations and they're boring you. But there's something out there that excites you. It's just you're not seeing it yet. And I think that's what the moon is talking about. There's something out there you're not seeing. I'll pull another one. I don't like ending on that one either. Oh, Page of Cups. So new love. It could also be a child who's a water sign, who's very emotional and sensitive, very loving. It could just mean that you need to learn how to become more loving and more sensitive as well. But if this is not a love situation for you, maybe this was a work situation. Maybe you had a toxic environment at work, and now you're moving into trying to like resolve it. So you're meditating and thinking about it. You're getting advice from people. You're going to experience some disappointment, I think, because maybe some of the people that are giving you advice, maybe they're not on your side like you thought they were. But you're going to be strategic on how to, maybe you need to leave the job. Yeah, maybe you need to leave the job and you'll get a new one, because you've got two aces here. You're going to get a new job if you have to leave this job because it's so toxic. It could certainly be what this is about. And I think this new job that you get, it's going to be a process, because you're going to see job descriptions out there or job postings that aren't really thrilling you. But if you keep going and keep, maybe think outside the box, think, with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups, think outside the box. Apply for things that you wouldn't normally apply for. And you might just get something that would really surprise you, because I think you're going to find something that you're in love with. The Page of Cups kind of says that a new opportunity is coming in that you're in love with. So I really think that if this is not a love situation for you, this could be a job situation for you. And if you have to leave your job because it's toxic, you're going to get one that you're in love with. Okay. Let's see what the Healing with the Fairies Oracle has to add to this. Environmental awareness. This card kind of recommends, volunteering your time to help with saving the planet, saving animals, saving plants, saving nature. And it will, make you feel good and raise your vibration if that's something you're interested in doing. Higher consciousness. Okay. With the Four of Swords, you're going to be meditating to try to find out what to do next. I recommend reaching out to your higher consciousness, your higher self, and see what your higher self recommends doing, because there'll be times that you might just be doing something, very mundane, like doing the dishes or taking a shower or driving to work or driving anywhere. And you just get these, I don't know about you, but I get these ideas when I'm doing the dishes, driving to work, in the shower. I get ideas. I get like really wonderful ideas sometimes when I'm doing those things. And I do believe that's either my higher self giving it to me or my spirit guides. Somebody's giving me the information, because it just comes to me out of nowhere. My mind is completely like empty and I'm zoned out, and because I'm doing something mundane, and I get these ideas. So I do recommend, do the dishes by hand one night. Get just a very repetitive motion, and your mind just kind of turns off and opens up for spirit to talk to you. It's kind of meditative as well. Okay, we got 2 here. New location. Okay, you're going to be working in a new location. This is what this card talks about. It talks about that you're going to get a job in like a new address or a new business or something. You're going to be getting a new job. Okay. So if you had to leave a job behind, you're going to get a new job. It could also refer to moving. So maybe you're moving. Maybe you can't afford the house you're living in anymore. Oh gosh. I could see that. And maybe you have to move. Well, whatever it is for you, it's going to be good. It's going to work out in your favor. And letting go. So anything that's been like with the 3 of Swords, all the sadness, disappointment, the grief that you're going through, let your higher power take care of it for you. Just give all that to your higher power and say, I give up. Please help me find the way. And when you do that and you don't obsess about it anymore, it will take care of itself. I recently lost a job and I had to find a new job, and I was obsessing. It took me 3 months to find a job, and I obsessed every day. I was doing tarot readings every day. Okay, am I going to get this job? Am I going to get that job? What's going to happen with this interview? What's going to happen with this application? And I did that until finally I got tired of it, and I was hitting up against brick walls. And so finally I just said, okay, universe, I'm leaving it up to you. Please bring what's best for my highest good for me. And I stopped doing tarot spreads about it. I stopped doing readings for myself about it. And I had an interview. I thought I bombed the interview. And the next day they called me and offered me the job. So I've gone back to work as of last week, and it's been really good. It's been good for me. So I say all this about my life as an example for you. Maybe it resonates with you. Maybe it doesn't, but maybe it gives you hope or helps you figure out what I'm talking about. But as I said, there's going to be a bonus message. I am using these daily calm mindfulness and yoga prompts. If you can see that, the light's kind of weird here today. And these cards are really cool. They have a mindfulness prompt on one side and a yoga pose on another. And I'll show you both of them. And if you like the yoga poses, please do leave me a comment so I know when I use these again to show them to you. Because if nobody really likes them, I'm not going to waste our time, or your time, I should say. Oh, this is really good. I like this. This is going to be really good for this reading. Remind yourself that some of your best days have yet to happen. And the yoga pose is this one, if this is helpful for anybody. But don't get too caught up in that 3 of Swords energy where you're just, don't become the victim of it. Look forward to having a new job. Look forward to finding someone new. Look forward to whatever the future is bringing in for you, because your best days have yet to happen. Okay, with that, Leo, I wish you the very best. I'm really sorry if you're going through a terrible time right now, but better days are coming your way, and I wish you the best and brightest blessings to you.